What's going on, guys? It's JP the Outlaw, the voice that makes them moist, your color commentator, and I'm here to give you part two with my state of wrestling. Okay, part two with my state of wrestling, and this episode is just committed to Lucha Underground and WWE. I'm gonna do Lucha Underground first, only because I'm not familiar with that product, and I got a lot of shit to say about the WWE, so I'm gonna need a little bit more time. So, cutting into Lucha Underground. Good show, man. Good show. I like what they're doing with, again, they have a lot of Mexican talent, and no offense against Mexicans. A lot of Mexican talent, man. A lot of, Johnny Mundo, freaking Rey Mysterio, uh, Chavo Guerrero, I think I seen on there the other day. And, as I'm getting more familiar with that product, I'll be trying to give you reactions. I'll try to cover that as well, as long as my Raw review and SmackDown and also TNA, um, NXT as well. And yeah, I really like what they're doing over there. I think the direction they're going. They remind me. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of an old school ECW before ECW was ECW, and they was just getting their legs before all the real hardcore cats came along, like Tommy Dreamer. RVD was there from the jump, but I mean, like really getting their legs together. Freaking New Jack. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like promotions like that. And it's its own entity. I don't think nobody else is doing what they're doing, even as far as they have their women challenging for their major titles. I think that's a positive step. I would like the women to have their own title though, because I just feel as though women, you know, it's unrealistic to book a woman against a man. So, not saying there's nothing against women. I know a lot of women that could kick a dude's ass in 5 seconds, beat the shit out of him. But it's not even that deep. I just think a lot of women would be better off, would be better defined in their own division. Prime example, Sexy Star. She could be the leader of her own division. Point blank period. If you come up with a women's division, put the title on Sexy Star, and you don't have to worry about it for like the next 6 months. Promise you. You know. Johnny Mundo currently just won the title, and I like the build that they had from him since like day one. I was just looking at a little video package on that, on how he would progress via the company. Same thing with Prince Puma. I like what they're doing with him. Him and Freedom Matanza. I like that. I like the direction that they're going, and as far as the product that they're giving the fans, they even got the fans involved with I don't know what they call it, but it's like a bring your own weapons match, and you can hand. I remember they used to do that again back in ECW, hand stuff out of the crowd that you can again beat the shit out of the guy that you're going up against. Old school shit, which is cool because again nobody is doing that. Nobody's taking it back that far. I mean, yeah, WWE throws a street fight in there every once in a blue, but again, nobody wants to see a WWE street fight if you're gonna book freaking Roman Reigns and freaking Rusev and a fucking 4 month long feud that never ends. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. So, I even like what they're doing with their tag team titles. The Trios Championship is what they're calling it. And, that's a 6-man tag match. Not a big fan of 6-man tag matches. Again, unless if you're putting over certain superstars. If you have one particular superstar that you want to put over, you can easily book him to win a match, give him a couple of big spots in the middle, but book him to win the match. Easily. But, definitely would turn that into a regular tag team title belt. Because I think you would do more with that Gift of the Gods champion by pushing talent. Even with that title, the Gift of the Gods championship, you get that title and you already are guaranteed a shot at the current Lucha Underground champion. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's how the Intercontinental title was built back in the day. Yeah, it wasn't written in stone, but you knew this was the next guy back then. You knew freaking Bret Hart was going to be the next guy. You knew Shawn Michaels was going to be the next guy. So, you know, that's how I feel about Lucha Underground. A couple of things they can improve on. I believe, all in all, the best product you're getting right now as far as wrestling in a major form. You get what I'm saying? Especially as far as wrestling and TV, TV syndication. Definitely, definitely, hands down, hands down. Not you don't have 22 commercials interrupting your broadcast or anything of that nature. So it's definitely way better. So now to address the elephant in the room, they say it's a hard fall from the top, and I think the WWE is slowly falling, just slowly falling, because take you back to the Attitude Era. Hell, I even take you to the Golden Age, and you have fucking Bob Backlund as your champion. He tapped out fucking Bret Hart, had his whole family in there throwing the towel and shit at Survivor Series. I take you back to that, something of relevance only because of Survivor Series. Even back then, fucking Bob Backlund carried that company on his back and was cool. I think they have a lot of talent. Like I said, the problem with the WWE is creative. It's creative. I look at NXT and I look at Raw or SmackDown. Don't get me wrong, SmackDown's good. It ain't better than NXT. And mind you, NXT ain't even on public broadcasting. That's just fucking regular TV. So if NXT can give you day in or maybe week in, week out, good product, then how can, again, with knowing that, giving you dynamite product, how can you again go to your flagship show and then tell me that the flagship show is giving you shitty product, shitload of commercials, a rivalry that has been, again, ran into the ground. Every rivalry that they have on Raw has been ran into the ground. Freaking Kevin Owens. And again, all this is based off of talent. Back in the day, WWE was putting cats out there that you've never heard of, that you've never seen in any other promotion, but they kept an influx of talent. You get what I'm saying? These cats, freaking all cats you knew wasn't gonna go nowhere. I mean, mid card at best. Other than that, they wasn't gonna be champions. I can't think of none come to mind. Heidenreich, Gene Snitsky, Ezekiel Jackson. Couple cats that I can think of that you knew was just stuck in that mid thing. You dig me? They was stuck right there in that gap. Fuck, if Christian wasn't Edge's partner, I don't think Christian would have been champion as far as getting the rub. Like, he got the rub to be pushed into that light. So, and that's just the beginning of the fucked up shit that you get with the WWE. They just, I feel as though they give you a lot of good things, but they give you a lot of good things in bursts. And then after they give it to you, now you gotta wait again. The wait until the next time they feel as though, alright, we gotta shake it up. Like, look at the draft that they just had. The draft was supposed to create new superstars. SmackDown's doing a great job with that. Raw is fucking suffering because, again, you're fucking killing guys. You got these guys doing house shows, Raw, fucking cross seas shows. You can't have these guys doing all that because the body can only take but so much. All that banging, that wear and tear, that shit hurts. That shit hurts. And motherfuckers say wrestling ain't real. Tell me how to fake a fucking fall off the top of a steel cage. Tell me how to fake a fall off a ladder. And throughout the years, that shit hurt. A buckle bomb to the fucking side rail. Finn Balor, one of the top talents who got stuck down in NXT, and when you finally move him up, you give him a title, and then the next week he relinquished the title. The following week after that, you make no mention of him even hold the title. You made Kevin Owens, which is, again, another good fucking wrestler, who y'all just fucking over, but you made Kevin Owens literally look like the first person to ever have the title. Like, nothing happened at fucking SummerSlam. And, that's just a bit and a piece of how I feel about, again, Raw. There's no fucking way. Here you got fucking Sami Zayn, Cesaro, fucking Rusev, I even thought that these guys have been in the mid-card for a long time. Let's push these guys up. Let's give other guys that should be in the mid-card and should be ready to build to take over in the main event. Let's give a Bo Dallas. I wouldn't mind seeing a Bo Dallas with the U.S. title. Give him some mic time, let him talk for a little bit. Wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind seeing a fucking Neville with the U.S. title. I wouldn't mind that. You gotta go on Roman Reigns, who doesn't deserve it. But again, you're gonna push these Samoans, and I don't have a problem with Samoans. I know a couple, and they are people. They make good fucking food. But again, you push fucking Roman Reigns, and you know that again, because he's the Rock cousin and all this other good shit, he's going to be that star, but you push him the wrong way. The fans are already booing him. Why not make him a heel and make that money off his merch? No. Keep him good. Because we don't have a good guy. In comes Seth Rollins. This is where, again, the direction, like what direction does the WWE in its current day take it, and just to make it better, because all the keys is there. You got AJ Styles, you got Shinsuke Nakamura, fucking Samoa Joe, and fucking NXT dying to come up. You gotta go out, you gotta hire more people, bring them in, feed them for your product, build these rosters, a women's roster that has no people on Raw, a fucking tag team roster that has literally only 4 tag teams, a fucking mid-card that has nobody, and your champion is not even looked at as a champion. He's not even the most important thing on your program. Come on, dog. Y'all gotta do something to literally flip on his axis, and that's just me talking about Raw. I like what they're doing with SmackDown. I think they need to get James Ellsworth out the goddamn main event. But other than that, I still like what they're doing. But it's definitely room for improvement. And, I can see them doing that, but I can see them fucking that up too. Definitely fucking that up. But I don't got much long on here. I wanted to drop this in here. That's the end of my State of Wrestling Part 2. And I would hope that, again, everybody enjoyed it. If you feel the way I feel, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can hit me up on Twitter at JP Outlaw. The same for Wrestling Amino. And check out my video packages on YouTube. Okay, my YouTube channel, JP Outlaw Labcast. Check them out. I'm about to add another video package for Edge, a Best of Edge video package, and I think that's going to be pretty nice. Working on the merch. I'm going to get these shirts out here, man. And when I put them up, I promise you guys, who's ever liking my stuff and is following me on here, you'll definitely be the first ones to get the shirt, hands down. I'm going live on Saturday. I'm going to give you my Raw reaction. That's going to be on my reaction page. And I'm going to post that as well tonight. So, again, heads up, look out for that. I want everybody to have a good night. And talk to you soon.